Why do they have an Aboriginal woman backup singing for her? What is that about? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Daywave. I am back. And I didn't get as red as I thought I did. I got some sun, obviously. But I definitely did not get as red as I thought I would. It was kind of overcast most of the cruise. Don't get me wrong, I had a good time. Well, I made a good time considering...
Oh, here we go.
You're fucking people frozen. I went on, and now I'll say it. I went on an Shut up. I went on an MSC cruise, okay? Which is an Italian cruise line that just a couple of years ago started cruising
nice
here, right?
Shoulders, Papa.
Don't fuck off. It's not going to work. They are nice though, right? Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I went on this fucking cruise. I'm sitting at the bar. I was frozen because I sent him a photo.
Yeah.
Everybody working on the cruise, and I mean everybody, was a Filipino.
Hey, Royce. All Filipino.
All Filipino. I did. I actually sent him them. Dude, so fucking, I'm on the cruise.
Look at him in that hat, though.
Come on now. Can you stay mad at this
I want to
face?
fucking choke you with the fucking ears.
Hey, so you can reveal what you did to that thing now, can't you? Now that he's wearing it.
At the end of this story, I go on the cruise. Okay, everybody's Filipino. Everybody. Okay, which is fine because I think I know what Filipinos are. Now, here's what I realized, and I learned something on this cruise, and I think it's people need to know the difference. Okay, I have even here. I have Filipino friends. But they're dudes. I am not friends, and I realized this on the cruise, with Filipino women. So I don't really interact with Filipino women. So I'm not really aware if they are. Most Filipino dudes are pretty fun. They hang out, they chill. They're just pretty Americanized. They're basically beaners. I pretty much same vibe. I get along with them. But Filipino women are like Hispanic women, and I hate them. And I'll say they don't make eye contact with you. You talk to them, they don't ignore you. So I've been on a lot of cruises. I go on this MSC cruise, right? It's a I don't know 3-night cruise. It's the one that goes to their own island. Like all these fucking cruise lines have their own island, right? But it's off of the Bahamas, which is, by the way, very nice island. Whatever. Mm-hmm. And the cruise ship is beautiful, very nice, all that shit. But I've never had worse service. In my fucking life on a cruise, I've had worse service.
Which is odd to me because I've always heard and always known the Filipinos are great at hospitality. So
yeah. Okay. Cool. Are they? So again, the dudes were chill. The women, and here, MSC, the cruise line should be called MSC. A Million Ways to Tell You No. So you go on the cruise. You've ever been on a cruise? It's pretty simple, right? You go on a cruise, and we pay for the drink package. You're retarded if you don't. And what that means is you drink not for free. You pay for it up front, but you drink the entire cruise. Well, all the cruise companies do this. This is the first time I've ever seen. They take longer now, right, to actually come serve you and give you drinks, and it feels like it's on purpose, because it feels like they know all. Yeah,
it was a rehab cruise, right?
And it feels like it's on purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
I sat there, and I waited and waited and waited and waited. I don't even really drink a lot, so it's not even that. I don't really care. But you're sitting there and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting, and the only time I got a drink. And by the way, tip is included on cruise ships, and it's not because
gratuity.
But gratuity is included up front with cruise ships now.
Mm.
So you go there, and the only way I got drinks was I held up a $20 bill, and then this Filipino guy who had a last name of Lopez, which is weird,
Did he talk like this?
Yeah, he talked like this.
Hello.
Yeah, like
Hello,
that.
Mr. Lopez.
But then he looks
Hi.
at me when he looks at my card. He goes, "Oh, Lopez, I'm a Lopez too," and blah blah blah. He was talking. He was a really nice guy. lucked out with him because they're all basically slaves, and they are. And then he was at the other bar and he hooked me up. Anyway, what was I saying?
Filipino women are horrible.
Yes, Filipino women are fucking horrible. Hey, apparently, tell me if I got
Steel
this
Toe's
correct.
watching us right now.
Is he? I figured, because I saw that.
Hey, Aaron, fuck you.
Hey, Aaron, moves.
First off, you guys are meaner to him than I am.
Why are we trying to get into a war with Steel Toe?
I am not trying to get into a war, but what I am saying is, bro, I'm a fucking unit now. You want some?
Look at those shoulders. Papa.
Huh?
Look at them.
Now that Mark Harley's not on the internet, I'm the big gay lion. Big lion. I'm not gay. Fuck. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this.
Show your striations. Show your striations.
I will not. That's on my OnlyFans. David,
OnlyFans.
hold on.
You show it on Twitter all the time.
No, not the butthole ones. Not those striations. David Chandler, welcome. It's from stretch marks, from having it expand and contract. It's because of the IBS. The IBS. The gay sex is not part of it. My doctor told me. David Chandler, welcome back from rehab.
Well, you have a butt doctor now?
You don't have a butt doctor?
No, I do not have a butt doctor.
I got a butt doctor. You're weird.
You listen here, Aaron. You listen to me. Does April have a sister?
Hey, does April know how to part her hair?
Oh my God, why are you so mean? Scarface said, welcome back, Royce. Remember to take your recovery one day at a time. Anyway, I go on this cruise, right? And I had fun, because it's fun anyway. I don't give a shit. But cheers, big gay lion. Look, big cis lion. Is that better? It doesn't. I know it doesn't sound as good.
No, you're in the North America, so you're the big gay puma.
No, actually, big gay Florida panther, because we actually have panthers in Florida.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
so actually, we're big gay panther.
I thought you were a bear.
I thought I was too. I guess depending on the lighting on what bar I walk into. Plato's Punk, you seem recovered. God bless. No cap. Speaking of cap, bald boys. I didn't get no sunburn on my head because two things you need to do. Number one, sunblock immediately if you're a bald boy. And secondly, once you go in the water, you think, oh, I'll put more sunblock on. Too late. It's not going to work. Once you're in there too long, cap. Put the cap on. Save your head. Trust me, I've had to peel dead skin off my bald head because I got cocky. And I did use the excuse of like, oh, I'm Cuban. I'm meant for the sun. No, that was bred out a long time ago. I got more of the Spaniard side. So I got very dark very fast. Look, hey, got to admit, mostly I did better than last time because you guys, all of you know this. Sometimes when I come back, I look black. Okay.
It's weird. Yes.
I did not. I got a little sun, but I did not get. I'm not black. Okay.
And usually you bring COVID back with you somehow.
No, that's Vegas. No. Only Vegas. Every time I go to Vegas, 100% of the times I've gone to Vegas in the past 2 years, I've come back with fucking COVID.
And he always comes back saying it was worth it.
What was I saying? Oh, by the way, I want to point something out. Tony from Hack the Movies is supposed to be on today. He said, I'll be on. Send me the link. I'll set my alarm. Well, he has the link. And he's not here. So I just want to point out that if people want to at Hack the Movies, if
Tony.
people tweet Tony and tell Tony that, no, Pessy, I don't want to hear it. He did your show. Plato's Punk, being off booze makes you think clearer.
Maybe he thinks it's 10 p.m.
Look, I've already told you. I'm done with that joke now. I've backed away.
No, let me tell you about the horrible Filipinos on my cruise. So
there you go.
I go and so then I go to the dining room, and if you've ever been on a cruise ship, here's the truth: if you've ever been on a cruise ship food is food. It's not good. You'll survive. It's not prison food or anything, but in reality, they have to serve a lot of people, and they save their money because you pay up front, and they know it, whatever. The food the first night at the dining room was fucking horrible, so I'm like, you know what? Let's eat somewhere else. So I think because the cruise ships now have also specialty restaurants, which aren't included, which are the nicer ones that you could go and pay to eat at, right? Like higher end ones, right? So we're walking, and then we see the sushi restaurant. Sushi looked good too. Restaurant that was there, and then a hibachi. It's empty, completely empty. We walk by and go, "Hey, can we get a seat for two?" They go, "You have reservation?" I don't know how you people talk. How would a Filipino say it?
Do you have a reservation?
That like that.
Sir, do you have a reservation?
Just like that. Now, I don't know what it is, and you explain to me, but how come Filipino women don't make fucking eye contact? Because it was this. I walk up, "Hi, just two, just sushi. We don't need the hibachi. We'll sit right, bye. You don't have a reservation? No, I mean, but it's empty. You gotta get okay, fine. So I go, okay, I guess you can't sit here. So I go to the other one, the steak one that's called, I forget what it's called. So I go to the steak one, and I'm like, okay, can we sit here? No, you need, same thing. Another Filipino woman, I need a reservation. So I'm like, okay, fine, I guess I'm not gonna eat. So you went with the leader that we ate.
Question, Royce.
Yeah.
So all these Filipinos that were on this cruise, they were all like fresh off the boat Filipinos, right?
Yeah. They were aggressively Filipino.
Okay, so then
they're the
that
new
explains a
crop.
lot.
They're the new crop.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Cubans, Frozen. I'm being serious. The new Cubans fucking suck that come here. They're not the cool ones that I remember that show up and we're like, come here, they throw away, they just put an American hat on me. And they have my thick accent, like, bro, literally, bro, like I'm fucking American, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say, bro, all right? I'm like really American, bro. Fuck Cuba, bro. I'm not going back to that place. Like, now it's just a bunch of fags there, too. So I get it. But anyway, so then I make a reservation. And then I go to make a reservation for the next day. And it's this other restaurant, their seafood restaurant. So we go, two Filipino women standing at the area after make the reservation.
Oh, God. Here you
So
go,
we
yeah.
walk up, ask, do you have any reservations for any other restaurants? We'll take any of them. Yes. Okay. What times? You ready for my options and times to eat dinner? Here you go with two options. You ready?
Can I make a guess?
Sure.
4 o'clock and 11 o'clock.
Well, 5:30 and 10. And I was
God,
like,
was close.
and I'm like,
I was fucking close.
I'm like, okay, so 5:30, I'm not 60. 10 o'clock, I'm not 20. Can you meet me in the middle? You know? And no, I didn't. So I ended up having a lovely, I pushed it to 6 p.m. dinner. So, but I'm there in the sun. So we go to the restaurant. You have to pay extra for that. It's like $60 a person, which isn't that much. I don't care. So we walk in, and again, Frozen, empty.
I know.
And we sit down, and they sit us in the fucking corner like I'm Lady in the goddamn Tramp. So I'm sitting in the corner of the restaurant, in the, like, it's a beautiful restaurant, and they put me like the corner by the bathroom. I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, it's empty. I'm paying you. So Marie goes, is there any way you can move us to that table over there? It's empty. The one that's by the water, please. And she
sorry,
goes,
ma'am, we can't.
No.
We can't. It's part of the policy.
if she would have said that, fine. But she didn't even say that. You ready? Here's how it went. You ready? Ma'am, excuse me. Is there any way we could sit at that table over there with the view to the water? No. Walked away. That's it. There was no explanation. There was no, I mean, on my life, there was no explanation. There was fucking nothing. And I sat there, and you guys know me. I did not enjoy that meal, not one bit. I was fuming. I kept looking. And by the way, no, hold on. One more thing. Do you think anybody ever sat at that table while we were there until we left?
No.
Do you know
I
that
don't
table
think
was
so.
empty the entire fucking time? Sorry. Go ahead, Frozen.
I'm starting to think this is all the cruise ship training these Filipinos because they only follow a script. They follow what they're told. They follow orders. Thanks to Duterte, we've all been following orders this whole time.
It's like a telemarketing gig for them. So fucking whatever.
It's funny because most of them work in there.
Now, let me tell you the things that I was blown away by the most with this cruise. I don't think this has nothing to do with the Filipinos, by the way. This is just the people that run it. So, this is an Italian cruise line, right? That's sailing in America now. The ship is very Italian, okay?
Poppity poopy.
Yeah, I don't mean Italian, but Italian like in their kind of like here's a great example. Like
Big, spacious Italian bathrooms, right, Royce?
I sent you that picture. You saw how I didn't fit in the bathroom.
This is the funniest picture. You looked so miserable.
And by the way, I ain't getting him a big guy, but you saw the bathroom. So this isn't like a big guy issue.
It's like Brian Shaw.
This is-
What am I
Fitness.
doing in there?
Yeah, I'll tell you what you would do. What I'm doing, you would have your arm like this against the shower.
JJ, you'd be doing an upper decker just to fit in that fucking.
They don't have
bathroom.
an upper deck. It's a cruise ship bathroom. They suck it out with suction.
Oh no.
I swear to God. So anyway,
Just poop in the shower is all I do.
you can't
Yeah.
waffle stomp it down.
Hell yeah.
But so anyway, this blew my mind. And fuck MSC Cruises. Fuck you guys and your fucking assholes. So I go, and we go to. So have you ever been on a cruise? They have like the top deck, the Lido deck, the part that has the buffet, the part where they serve the lunch stuff, like the burgers and hot dogs and all that, whatever. So, they usually have like people get hammered and stuff. And let me read these real quick. Gates up above, Royce, while you were away, I sent a lot of money to Mersh for your alcoholic rehab fund and your nicotine patches for your cigarette addiction. I can't. Thank you, David. Jesus Christ, another $50. Holy shit, thank you. Just saying, just a little gift. Thank you so much, dude. You guys are great. So I go up there, and obviously I did pretty good on my diet. I stayed pretty well, did pretty well on it because it's a cruise ship. You can
Eat
do
pretty
fucking
clean?
Yeah, I'm doing keto, so I could just fucking get a bunch of burgers without bread and eat. I'm fine, no problem. But then every cruise ship at around 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock after dinner, because people are hammered and they want people to sober up, and also because people are hungry and need to eat. Every cruise ship I've ever been on, every cruise line has like a pizza thing, right? Like where they just make pizza all night, like all day. They make pizza. Fine.
Like a pizza bar.
But then every night, every cruise ship has a midnight buffet where they also serve like regular food, like meat and burgers. And So we go up there to see what they had. The first night we went, all they had was pizza and salad, which fine, whatever. So we made ourselves a salad, and we ate. The next night we go up, all they had was pizza. They had nothing else. No, nothing. Which is fine, whatever. Now here's the thing. The coffee, I will say, because it's Italian, the one thing that was good about it was the coffee was fantastic. Okay? The coffee was great. Fine. You couldn't find a sweetener packet on that cruise ship would fucking save your goddamn life. To the point where, and this happens, another little fun Filipino story. The guy was nice. The guy wasn't mean. But it's just so you know who the guy was saying it, right? Young guy, probably in his 20s, Filipino guy. Marie's looking for equal, Splenda, sweet and low, anything that's not regular sugar, right? We go to all the tables. We look for the little packets that have, they're not there. They'll have regular sugar and brown sugar. Marie walks up to the Filipino guy. He's like, sweetener packets equal, sweet and low. And you think he's going to go to the back and grab some, right? He looks around at the table. He goes, I guess not. And he walks away. Like, okay.
Again,
I guess we don't get sweetener. I'm not kidding you, Frozen. I'm being serious. It was wild. I don't think it was.
But this is more of a cruise. Like this is now starting to sound like they are trained properly, not trained properly, and the cruise just did not prepare whatsoever.
Miami Muff, you've been on a cruise. Since it's crazy, right? Miami Muff, let me tell you, never go on MSC. Never. Anyway, whatever. Fine. I don't care. Mind you, this isn't like a bargain bin cruise. This isn't like shitty Carnival cruise. Like, it's a nice ship. It's beautiful. Why can't I tell you how pretty the ship is?
Royce,
I think they just cared more about the ship than they did everything else.
Yeah.
I put in the Discord show links. Just play this clip. Is this what it was like when you asked for the sweetener packet? Was this what the waiter was like?
Oh God, no.
Let's take a look. Hold on.
Back the fuck up, boys. Let's go. Yo, Brett. Back up.
That's not what I.
Get him.
Wait, this isn't
No.
it? Sorry, guys.
that's-
You have to remember something that you
worries,
said
dude.
show links, and then I have prep bag, and then I have this,
Hey, no
and then I have
worries.
that, and then I have everything. Sorry.
Was it like this?
Oh, yeah, I've seen this. This is great.
Watch out the window as we land, and it helps calm her down.
Yeah, no, even if I wanted to switch, I think it's more important that your daughter learn a valuable lesson. That's not how the world works, you don't always get your way.
I'm on his side, by the way, in this scene.
I know. I love that.
So then this is the part where, when you go from being mad to just laughing? This is what happened. I go the next day for lunch, the buffet, right? I'm pretty much surviving on just eating burgers and, chicken and shit like that, which is fine. But also need a little green in my salads. IBS, got to clear it out. Can't just,
Got to keep yourself regular.
have meat shits. So I go and I walk up to the salad bar. I've never experienced this in my life. I've never, and I've been on a lot of cruises. I've been on a lot of cruises in my life. I go to the salad bar. I have the plate in my hand. Okay. I walk up and I look. And mind you, it's 2:00. It's not like it's like a weird time. There's lunch is served from 12 to 4. So I'm looking, and I'm like, I don't see the key ingredient to a salad, which is lettuce. So there's a Filipino woman working in the back.
Oh, here we go again.
And I look at her and I say, hey, is there any more lettuce? 2:00. There's still 2 more hours left. She looks at me and she goes, no. And I go, I'm going to get some. She goes, no, we're out of lettuce. I look at her and I go, so you're telling me, and I'm not rude. I told you I'm very nice service. I wasn't mean, but it was a moment of like, when the Joker finally snaps, because I've been told no this entire cruise. There's more instances. I'm leaving a lot of weight, but I'm just telling you it built up to this. I go, you don't have lettuce? And she goes, no. And this is the part where I started laughing like a lunatic. She points down at a bowl in front of her. She tilts it up. And you know what it's filled with? Like that blue cabbage, like for coleslaw. She goes, we have this. And I said, I don't want coleslaw. I just want lettuce. And I started laughing really loud. She looked at me like I was crazy. And to be fair, I probably looked crazy.
Falling down to cruise control.
Exactly. So I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, all right, whatever. So I just said, I guess, and then I go to Maria, I go, she goes, you get a salad for us? I was like, no, they're out of lettuce. And she goes, they're out of what? And when I came back, I was catching her putting equal and sweetener packets in her purse because she found some. So later we would have some if we needed them.
I apologize for your experience. This should have never happened.
You're not making rehab cruises sound very.
They're not the best.
Like again, this is.
No. Somebody says this is why cruises suck. No matter how much. That's not true. That's actually not true. I'm going to stick up for other. I've been on other cruises where it's fucking amazing. I went on the Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Sea a couple of years ago before COVID. It was a 7-day. It was fucking awesome. The specialty restaurants, some of the best seafood I had in my life from those restaurants. The service was great. Everything was clean. Everybody was nice. It was awesome. So that's not true. I heard the next cruise I want to go on is Virgin Cruises. Virgin. Airway as cruises, and they're fucking awesome. And those are cool because there's no kids allowed. It's only adults, so you don't have. That's the other thing. Hey, give me a question here? You fucking Orlando, Puerto Rican trash. Can I have a fucking conversation with you here, nene, vente nene? When I'm at a bar at a fucking cruise ship at 1 in the fucking morning, I don't want to look over to the right and see 2 5-year-olds playing underneath the bar because mommy wants to be out and have a drink. You fucking scumbags. I hate that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're at a bar where clearly it's at the time and place where adults are fucking hanging out, and then there's kids running around, and I'm like, what is going on here? Whatever. All I'm saying is that cruises are good depending if you find the right one. I'm telling you, MSC is fucking hot garbage. Carnival tier, bro. Carnival tier. Yeah, throw one overboard. Fuck, whatever. So my point is, I'll remember more stuff as it goes along on the cruise, but my point is that, a bonus, something that I want to say. Holy shit. Thongs are like completely back. Like in a big way. In a big way. Like When we went to that island that MSC owned, and we were out there, I'm looking, and I was like, I've never seen this happen. There were more thongs than not, which is a good and bad thing depending on who's wearing them, obviously. But love that style's in. That being said, this cruise also had something called the MSC Yacht Club, which is like their top tier, their hoity-toity, right? So you pay extra for this yacht club thing, and you get like a bigger room, and you get basically a butler. But apparently, I was finding out afterwards, after we left the island, that the yacht club, if you keep going, they have a nude beach on the other side. So at first, I'm like, ooh. But then I go, oh, no, it's just old people in the yacht club.
Yeah.
That's probably the worst beach in the fucking in the Caribbean at this point.
To be fair, Royce, a lot of those nude beaches are just old people.
I know. I've been to a nude
So-
beach before, and it is mostly old people. Yeah.
It's like a nude beach is like being in a giant open air YMCA change room.
We have a lot of them here in Toronto, and it's just old people.
Gates off above. Frozen, where did you put all the lettuce?
I didn't do
something-
anything with the lettuce.
Something that Yeah, go ahead.
What day was that, though? Was that day 1, day 2?
2.
So there was no more lettuce on the ship?
No, here's the thing. Here's what I found out after talking to people. It's not that they didn't have it. It's that they're rationing it. You understand what I'm saying?
That's dumb. I mean, I get why, but that's dumb.
Oh, no, it's fucking dumb because, first off, lettuce doesn't hold that long. So you use it or lose it with lettuce, you know?
Yes,
It's not a potato. You keep potatoes forever. You know what I mean? Not forever. You know, in a
Also-
long time.
How many times did you guys go to the island? So they could have just restocked every time.
No, here's the thing. So when you go on the island, they own the island. The island's small. It is pretty. The island's beautiful. It's the Bahamas. The beaches are fucking beautiful, right? But then you go to the island, and the island has food. But you know what food they have on the island? The same food that's on the ship. So it's all coming from the same place. Because since they own the island, it's not like they get food from somewhere else. They couldn't restock at the island because it's a little island they own. It's not like they went to a major port, you know? So yeah, and getting a drink is fucking impossible. Unless you give them money, then they'll get you then they'll do whatever you want. Then again, $20 to them? Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking game changer for those people. And by those people, I mean Filipinos specifically, because I wasn't able to find any crew member that weren't Filipino. Not one. So I went to the gym. Oh, there's Tony. So I went to the gym on the ship. Here's what I learned. When the ship is made in Italy, all the weights are in kilos.
Oh, nice.
Well,
So I go to the gym, and surprisingly, this is the one perk I'll say. When you go to a lot of these cruise ship gyms, they don't have any free weights. They're just like air machines or whatever. They actually had a bench, and they had free weights. But I go in there, and it's fucking kilos, right? So I'm there with my phone like a fucking mark, punching in, converting it. And I'm like trying to compare it to what I normally do. And it's like, well, normally I do blah, 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 blah. I'm like, but now I'm doing blah, 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 point whatever because it's in kilos. The bar was way lighter. Like instead of the bar being like 45 pounds like it is here, it was like 26 pounds. So it's super weird to bench on a bar that light.
really?
Yeah, I don't know why. And then I was doing math and adding these fucking weights and trying to fucking figure it out. And I mean, I guess I figured it out. So a lot of weird European machines, man. I didn't understand most of them. I mean, look, at least I worked out.
A Smith machine?
No, there was no Smith machine. They don't have those. They're called
was a correct gym then.
they're called Pierre machines because it's from Europe.
I always thought all the bars were the same.
Yeah, well, that's because you're racist. Tony, hi Tony. Thanks for joining us whenever you felt like.
I think he's still having audio issues.
Tony, you're having audio
Xing
issues. Are you?
Good morning,
Xing-
Antonio.
I'm looking at him. He's wearing a Batman hat. I'm in. I just can't hear you.
Guys.
Well, I mean, then that's because your audio's messed up. Everyone else hears us.
This is.
I'm gonna DM him. I'm gonna DM him. I don't know how he doesn't hear us.
Royce, pin his picture while you do that.
Your audio, I will. Okay, thank you for saying that. I'm gonna pin his picture. Hold on, let me pin him real quick.
Yeah, pin him.
Just so he knows that we're
There it is.
Just so the audience knows that we're not lying and he's actually here.
Hi, Tony.
Just change the settings, stupid.
Boomerang.
This is amazing.
I don't hear you. You need to change your settings, bud. You
Let's turn
need
subtitles on.
to change your settings.
Go
In
to audio
the
settings.
audio of Zoom. I'm typing. I can't believe this. You know, we go in and put a professional show on for this asshole, and he comes to our show, and I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
This is amazing.
Royce goes to hell. There's just crew staff with indignant Filipinos just serving bread. Basically, I can't believe this.
Speaking of bread, Passy, you
Oh my
finished it
God.
all right?
Oh my God, did he figure it out?
Oh,
Did he figure it out?
Was it unplugged?
I don't know. I saw
Tony,
his
can you hear
headphones
us?
being unplugged. I'm looking
Tony,
at
can
it.
you hear us?
Tony, can you hear us?
No, he can't. He's not responding. This is still cannot. Oh God. I
Tony,
don't know what's going on.
Tony, move your mouth. I'll be your voice.
I'm restarting. Be right back.
That was
Act the
great.
movies, everybody.
That was great, guys. Great first showing, Tony. Great first showing. Oh.
What he doesn't know is that is pretty much on brand for Daywave.
Oh shit.
Oh,
It's always fun seeing the ones who have a bigger audience than us, and it just them having.
Let's
the
calm
audio
down.
issues and not us.
Hey. Does he?
I mean, how many subs does he have?
Give him the Daywave bump when I went on there. It's all people want. Where was I? Oh, there's Maureen. Let me get Maureen a mod because she told me.
She told you what? Oh,
Managing moderator. Well, she lost her main account. She doesn't know why, so I told her I can make her a mod on another account.
Oh, it's probably all those angry racist tirades that she posts on her channel.
wait for Maureen.
Maureen, yeah, you know, like that one video where it's just like Jewish space lasers and the blacks.
The Spurgy Maureen got banned.
Yeah, she's alt-right fascist icon.
It's that
Maureen.
damn stock madness again, man. Fucking madness.
When she knits sweaters, they all have swastikas on them.
By the way, you know, BB Truth never sent me a selfie to show me how Puerto Rican she was.
Yeah, I know.
So, I'm
I
insulted.
think it's because she's too Puerto Rican.
She knows.
Wait a minute, a Puerto Rican not doing what they're supposed to do after they said they were going to do it? No.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Let's see here. I'm
By the way,
I'm
this
making
hat
sure I got
is-
all the donations.
This hat is very comfortable. Royce.
Fuck
Thank
off.
you for sending this. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Trying to say thank you.
Frozen, how many beaver nuggets do you have left?
I had to hide them from myself.
Yeah, they're really good.
So you prison, you put them in
Prison pocket.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the extra sauce or something?
By the
No,
way.
it's a lot of corn syrup, and every time I eat them, like they're good, but I feel very
You feel like shit after eating a handful
Yeah.
of beaver nuggets. You feel
Yeah.
like a piece of garbage. Because you eat it and you're like, and then you look at, you know that thing you do, JJ? Have you ever done that thing where it's like you eat something and you're like, and then as you're enjoying it, you look at the ingredients. It's like an instinct. You go, and you look at the ingredients. Every time I look at the ingredients of beaver nuggets, there's just the word corn too many times. More
It's like
times than you.
one or
need.
two times, but like 80, 90 times.
You do like corn, Buckies.
I'm not a big corn guy.
No, I love corn, but when it's like corn syrup, corn starch, corn this, it's like,
They
all right,
really
I get
fell
it.
off when
It's
all-
bad. for
Corn
me, I get it.
cakes.
It fell off when all the band members left.
Also,
I
Pessy,
never
did
liked
you-
them, to
did
be
you-
honest with you. Never a
Did you have
big
the
fan.
same feeling
First
when
album's
you
alright.
What?
did you have the same feeling when you ate the pretzels?
No, those were delicious.
Mm.
I ate the fuck out of them.
Okay.
Is he back?
I think.
Tony, can you hear me?
Connecting audio. Oh, we're good.
Hello.
There's a check mark. There we go.
Tony!
Why is my camera not working?
Just turn the camera on in the settings and the video. Oh my god.
There we go.
Holy
There he is.
fuck, Tony.
That was you guys. I'm listening to the replay, and you're like in Zoom. I'm like, no, I did that. I tested it. It played the little ringtone.
Consummate professional, Tony. from
Like
Hack
it
the
literally,
Movie.
like I did everything right, and then I joined the room, and I just couldn't hear you. I had to restart the whole goddamn thing.
Wow, thanks for coming on. Whatever time you felt like.
He's on his promotional tour.
Listen, I did the classic. Oh my god! I woke up early. I could rest for a few more minutes, and then I
Uh-huh.
went right back to sleep.
Ah, yes, the Frozen Asian.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that is the
Oh, I love
that
how
is
my
the Frozen
Zoom
Asian.
name is my failed video business.
You
from
could
a few
just
years
rename
back that
here.
closed.
I got you. I could rename you. Watch this.
Yeah.
Rename.
Oh, no, he's renaming.
Oh, you don't want
Tony.
that. You don't want
Oh
that.
no! Oh
I really want
no!
this.
Anyone's trying to hire Peluso Gallon Video and Photo, you're out of luck. I don't do weddings anymore.
There you go.
Tony the Batman extra.
There you go. Everyone's got a cool name.
Awesome. So what are we talking about today?
Fuck off, bro. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about fuck off. Hey, I
What's
saw.
the haps?
I saw.
Oh God, Pessy.
Plato's
You didn't say
Punk
that.
making new friends to help your new journey after leaving the toxic ones. Tony, have you ever been on a cruise?
I have not been on a cruise.
Jesus Christ, poor people.
I have like really bad motion sickness. I feel like me on a cruise would be a miserable experience. I feel like I'd be seasick the whole time.
No, you wouldn't. You barely fucking. Okay, you know what? I don't care. Don't go on a cruise. It doesn't matter to me if you go on a cruise. I don't know why I'm emotionally invested. I don't work for them. Do whatever you want, I guess.
Why are you like? You're like, oh yeah. I'm
Are you
just
kidding me? All right. Well, this is the.
Look, they said if I sign 3 people up by March, I'll get a free week.
Listen, no, just a free drink package, not a free week.
Free lettuce.
Yeah, free lettuce for this cruise. This was
As long as they're not rationed out.
Let me introduce. By the way, joining us is Tony from Hack the Movies. You know him. You know who he is. You watch my shit. So I've been
I
on a
thought
show.
I was Tony the Batman extra.
Tony the Batman extra from Hack the Movies. I saw the promo for Blade 3 coming out. Trailer coming out. I'm excited.
Yeah, I thought that was all I needed for the promo. I'm like, you know what?
That
That'll get
is.
people
That
excited.
is.
Just
I-
like, oh, my
I can't wait
my
for that
house
one.
was broken into again.
So we found this guy actually Wednesday. This guy's name is Just Food Reviews. This guy's amazing. So I'm not going to tell you what he does. Wait, is this a good one, Frozen? Right?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
he's got-
is this
he's
a
got all the tools.
I'm going to
ever.
assume that he reviews just food.
well here actually
Sure.
Well, he does, but check this out. Let me do something real quick just to set him up before we get to that video, so you could really. Okay, here we go. This is a good one.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Just Food Reviews.
He's Canadian,
so
eh?
I've done the Angry Whopper, I've done the Angry Poutine.
From what-
there's a
from
couple
what I
Angry
found out-
breakfast sandwiches.
Vancouver now. He used to be from Winnipeg.
Okay, so he does your normal review, which
That's what I thought for sure.
You know,
it did not come with egg.
very Canadian.
He was not maritime like we thought he was.
It does say egg on the description, so I guess I'll penalize him for that.
So then-
I'll give it a 4. It's nice
He gives it
and
a
hot,
4.
nice
It's a
and
little
fresh.
normal food review, except for one little caveat. When he doesn't like
Guess we
it,
always have the hash browns, eh? Just
when he
the
doesn't
full
like it,
condo clean, polish the table.
listen to the
whole
music.
deal. Okay, what a waste. Doesn't
What a waste! You're the one hitting it with a hammer, bro.
So,
I love
so this
watching him
guy
process this, yeah.
probably watched like a generation of like AVGN and Red Letter Media,
Yeah.
where the thing that they don't like, they blow up or whatever. And he said, "I'll do that, except I'll hit the food with the hammer.
I'll do it with sandwiches.
I'll do it with sandwiches." And I'm like, okay, you know what? Bold experiment. Is it
But then
working
you-
out for him?
Well, but
Is
then
it
you have-
working
Well,
out for
okay,
him?
he-
Channel doing well.
Tony, so you have episodes where he'll have like mac and cheese, and that's glorious, right?
Yeah.
It goes everywhere. But then you'll have ones where he's reviewing pizza,
And then you hit it
he'll
with a
start
hammer. It
smacking
doesn't
the
do
flat
anything.
Pizza. It doesn't do anything.
But, so he only does the hammer every time?
Well, no.
doesn't like it.
If he likes
doesn't
it,
like
if
it.
he likes it, the food gets saved.
But
but-
I'm saying the punishment is always just a hammer?
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
So Tony,
I-
he gives a score, right? And it's
Okay.
between 1 and 10. If it's 6 or below, he'll smash it. If it's 7 or above, he won't.
Wait, 6 and so it's
It's quite
above-
arbitrary, yes.
If it's above passing, it still gets smashed.
Look, I'll be
Yes.
honest with you. There's not a lot of quality control in what he does,
Okay.
but I will say the McFlurry one's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he does
5.
It would have been better if he kept it in the cup.
It would have been good if they put the candy cane pieces in it and swirled it through the whole thing. The thing with ice cream is when it gets on the floor, the stick stays there. You got to wash it like 3 times.
Like, what is
Oh
that
yeah,
pose
all over that way.
thing?
He always
actually
sets
wasn't
up
that
right.
bad.
He,
Most of
okay,
it
so
stayed on
yes,
the
I'm
table.
glad you caught that. He always sets up with a "Arr!" Like he pumps himself up. But fuck that McFlurry up.
And he always has one of these things with the hand. It's like,
But yeah, okay, so
But the other thing is, and that I said we could fix him, right? And check this out. It's easy to fix this channel. He has a good concept. The problem with this is everything leading up to it is boring. Like his actual talking about the food is he's just sitting there, and it's not cut well, right? It's a lot of you just hearing him chewing, and he's got to make it entertaining up until the hammer part too, which is I think the issue. The hammer part's a great sell, but you got to do something else. You know, I mean, look, everyone likes the tombstone pile driver, but you want to see some old school and some fucking choke slams. You can't just hammer it all the time. And honestly, I think changing it up from just hammering it to using different ways to destroy it would also help. But I mean, you know, he's Canadian.
He's got to do something more than just the hammer.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's funny because he always has a knife next to him, but he never uses it.
Yeah. Because if you think of like AVGN or Red Letter, they come up with creative ways to destroy those games and movies.
I cannot believe that they fucking goaded them into watching season 3 of Picard after they said they said after 1 they're not going to watch another one. Then they watch 2 and they're not going to watch another one. Then after that they do another hour episode on
I didn't even watch the recap of season 2 because I'm like, you know what? Just hearing about season 1 was enough. I can't do it. I
saw the first episode of season 3 because I had to, and I'll explain why. Let me tell you what they did. The member bear. The first episode of season 1 could have easily been a Next Generation episode. They cleaned house. The entire shitty cast they had in 1 and 2 gone. The only one that still stayed is like Picard, and then the entire episode is them on a ship. Riker's there, Geordi. Fucking Worf's coming. They got rid of everybody. They're like, look, for the love of fucking God, please, don't fucking. You need to come back. You need to come back. And
what about the new Borg queen whose eyes are too close together? That girl, she
gone. You mean the drummer from Scott Pilgrim? That's who you're referring to?
Yeah.
Gone. You mean the one who murdered somebody in season 2 and had no repercussions? Yeah, her. Gone. Fucking done.
I only saw like a picture. I saw like a video of her singing with the queen or something.
Oh my God! I was screaming.
And then she was the queen.
She was.
Like, I'm glad I didn't watch this show.
You did a great job by not watching it, and for some reason, the what's her face, Whoopi Goldberg's character when they go back in time is a muscular black woman, which she never was. It's super weird. Anyway, look, my point is 3 is all member berries. And I know why they gutted the entire fucking cast because nobody wanted to see. Well, they did have a pump action laser rifle in this one, which I thought was weird. It's a laser rifle. You need a pump action it, but whatever. TV fucking sucks. Let's see here. All right, all right. Dude, did you see that street racing thing that happened in Austin where they just took over and Fast and the Furious it?
No.
The cops were scared. Oh, hold on.
Jesus.
Yeah. They actually ran the cops off. I think it was. I think want to say it was.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
How can the cops go up against family, Royce?
You know what? You're absolutely right. But now that Paul Walker's gone, you think they would have had a shot?
No, the series kept going after Paul Walker.
Bro,
Like,
I played the trailer.
Family overcomes.
Did you watch the trailer for 10?
I
Holy
did.
fuck! That movie, that franchise has gone so off the goddamn
It's
rails.
funny. I talked about it on my show. I've only seen 1 and 2. I've since seen part 8, but when I went to see Hobbs and Shaw,
I saw it too.
I went into Hobbs and Shaw only seeing Fast and the Furious 1 and 2.
No, you would have been so confused, Tony.
I was so confused. I was like, wait.
Why are these street racers working with the CIA? Yeah, I don't know.
And I was like, wait a minute, these guys aren't even street racers. And I'm like, wait a minute. The nanomachines and secret government organizations? I'm like, how did we get here? I probably at some point should watch the other ones to see how we got there.
Tony,
Yeah.
there's one. I think it was, what number are we at now? 10?
10. X. Oh, yeah.
Technically 11 because Hobbs and Shaw is a spin-off.
Well, this is 10. This is 10. This one's fast 10 year seatbelt.
It was either in
God damn it.
9
Yeah.
or 8. They drove a car out of the atmosphere into space.
That was the last one. That was 9.
9. That was 9.
So that's where we're at.
Oh,
That
by the way,
sounds pretty
Tony.
cool.
Wait, Brie Larson's
next-
in the movie, but she's playing Paul Walker's sister? I just read that. Is that true?
Wait, is Brie
Oh,
Larson
God.
Paul Walker's sister?
In the movie, apparently.
Oh my God. So me and my friend Adam does movies. We did a thing where we were just trying to guess the plots to everything. This is
Did you
before the
nail
trailer
it?
came
Did you
out,
nail it?
And I said, Brie Larson's probably Paul Walker's sister.
Oh, sir, you nailed it.
Nailed it.
That-
His sister that he never mentioned. Just like apparently John Cena was
Oh,
that brother that was
I
never mentioned.
just talked about that on Wednesday. I said the same thing. I'm like, so wait a second. Vin Diesel has a white brother that he's never talked about? Like, it's like, wait, what?
Wait. Royce and Pesci. It's just like Whistler having a daughter he never mentioned.
Exactly. That you thought he would, want to have protected. No, you're right. Look, listen. I understand what Fast and Furious is. It's just a dumb explosion, whatever movie.
Yeah.
But my favorite thing about Fast and the Furious was that Ja Rule could have been an actor now making a bunch of money, but Ja Rule was in 1 and 2. They asked him to come back, and he wanted so much money that they said, no, we're not paying Ja Rule that much. And instead, they cast Ludacris, who now has a decent acting career because of it. And all Ja Rule had to do was shut up and take the money. And now he's running Fire Festival with federal charges after him.
Look. If I was Ja Rule, I would have been like, how many sequels can they pump out of a Point Break ripoff? If I was
God
him,
damn it, you're right. You know what? To be fair to him, you're going to go, how many street racing movies could they possibly make?
But it's just like Point Break only got 1 movie. There's no way this.
There's 2. There was the reboot.
I know, but at the time, there was only the 1 in the early 2000s. I could see him being like, there's no way they can mine Point Break for multiple sequels. And somehow, oh, by the way, there's also a children's spin-off on Netflix. That's how big the Fast series
Dude,
is.
I literally watched some of it just because I had to. Bro, it's as stupid as you think it is. Everything about this universe is hilarious. Like,
which is funny because the universe has got like more family friendly and with wide appeal. And then if you put the first movie on, they say like the F slur in the first 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah,
like,
man.
that's pretty funny to revisit.
oh yeah, no, it's completely different. Oh, Clark Shell Shot. Gary from Neurotic got a hold of the whole season. He says it's basically a 10-episode TNG movie, but in a good way. Yeah, Garrett from Neurotic got the whole season, not by mistake. They got it because they're sending it to people like that to try to really get people to come back. Paramount Plus needs money, and apparently New Frontier or Star Trek Kids isn't doing as well as they thought it was going to do.
I don't know why they thought that would do
Star Trek, baby.
It is funny because like I didn't hate I hated Into Darkness. That was absolute garbage. But I didn't hate like the J.J. Abrams stuff.
Me neither.
Stuff as much as some people. And I thought since I didn't hate that as much, I'd be on board. And I just never got around to watching Discovery or any of that shit.
Please
And it
save
all
your
looked
life.
terrible.
Save your life. Discovery. The moment that
I watched one episode, not by choice. I watched one episode of Lower Decks, and I'm like, this is a funny idea, not executed well at all. This is awful.
You would think if you would have given that show to like a Phil Lord or something like that, they would know how to. They would have made it fun, but it really was just. So it was like I saw some of Lower Decks, and basically the best way to describe it is they were trying to make a Rick and Morty style cartoon, but without the balls.
Yeah.
You know, like it never pushed it enough. Like you could have a cartoon like that, but you got to really push it. You know, that's why Velma's so great.
But yeah, no, it's funny how they dropped the ball because like a lot of people, not hardcore fans, but a lot of people loved '09, and then Into Darkness they fumbled, and no one came back for the third movie, and it's just like now they're pumping out all these TV shows that just no one gives a shit about. I'm like, man, they really, just like the Muppets, they really fumbled their return.
Let me tell you, and since you're never going to watch it, I'm going to show it to you. Let me tell you the exact moment that I knew what Discovery was going to be. Now, we're all nerds. We all love Star Trek, The Next Generation. We all know what it's about. Okay? So much, it's not about laser battles. It's about humans overcoming and using their brains to get out of things.
Humans and Klingons.
And Klingons. I apologize. And the Dominion briefly.
Yes.
Here you go. This is actually from the show. Yeah, that's Wyclef Jean playing at Space Wyclef playing beer pong. Star Trek!
Listen, why wouldn't they listen to Wyclef, okay?
Look at this. Is amazing.
Look, when I throw parties, I blast Beethoven. It's the same thing.
Nah, I throw Wyclef too, but I only play I'll Be Gone Till November over and over again. I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till November. See? Look at this. Star Trek.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hold on. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I have to ask this question. It's not the best, and I'm so sorry. But why is there a guy in a wheelchair? There's a guy in a wheelchair. Why is there a guy in a wheelchair? I need to know.
Pike was in technically a wheelchair, wasn't he?
No, he was literally mentally almost dead. There's a difference between. There was an episode of TNG where they were able to make Worf walk again when he broke his back, and he's fine now. Okay, they gave Geordi his eyes back. You figured that we could solve that. They've cured cancer.
They gave Geordi his eyes back because the actor was probably like, "Fuck you!
I'm
not
can't do
wearing
this.
this anymore in the movie. Show my goddamn eyes."
Yeah, I don't want my vision to look like I'm looking at a vertical blinds the entire day. But the moment there was a Star Trek rave, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm fucking out. I'm not gonna do this anymore. And
I don't watch things with raves in them unless the floor is a grate.
That's a good point. Mm-hmm.
Now, what if Wesley Snipes had been in the rave?
I don't like clubs where vomit can collect.
That's fair.
No?
That's fair. And did you know that if did you know if the rave doesn't happen in Rave, Indiana, it's just a sparkling house party?
I hate you.
I know. Anyway,
a joke about the champagne thing?
Yes, I do it all the time with everything, and it's to the point where it's getting out of hand. All right, so I have two things that I definitely wanted to get to.
Hey, Tony,
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah.
All sparkling wine allegories.
Okay, look.
Okay.
I have two things I want to get to. Well, three actually. I wanted to definitely get to this fucking okay, let's do the street thing that I want to do, the street racing thing. Let's go to that's what started all this.
Yeah.
But I can't believe that's what started all this. Okay, here we go.
All right, family,
Royce,
Family.
Speaking of which, Royce, do you want to explain to Tony our theory on Fast 11, Fast to the Past?
Fast to the Past. Okay, hear me out, Tony. You're gonna love
Tokyo
this.
Rift.
Tokyo Rift. It's Fast 11, Fast to the Past, Tokyo Rift. Okay.
If they actually titled that movie that way, I feel like that would be the smartest thing ever.
I would watch it. I would watch it day one in the theater in IMAX if they did that.
Well, people were saying if Universal owns both, why not cross it over with Jurassic World now that the dinosaurs are all over the planet? And I'm
Yes.
like, I've never wanted to see anything more in my life.
Jurassic and the Furious.
It was originally to save Paul Walker's character, but instead they go too far in the past and it's all dinosaurs.
Oh, I love this.
Okay, so Fast 12, Jurassic parking lot.
Okay, that's very good. Family, of course. This is where what does this have to do with family? What are you talking about? This is Jurassic era. This is where family started. And it would be amazing. I'm just saying, like, at this point, they've gone to space, right? Look, I already said that.
Dom,
Well, apparently, I talked to a friend. They didn't go all the way to the space. They made it into the upper atmosphere. Apparently, they didn't
Oh my God! Is your friend the same one that says, actually, it's Frankenstein's monster"? We know it's shorthand. It's shorthand. We know.
Royce, did you know Dracula doesn't actually have a widow's peak? Did I explain that well in the
Yes, it was great. That's all you talked about. Look, you guys only saw the edited thing. It was 40 minutes on that he had to cut out about the widow's peak.
Leading me in the chat, they're gonna race velocity raptors.
Ah!
Dom, these velociraptors are really fast. We're gonna have to race them.
Dude, he looks so photoshopped in the. He looks so like airbrushed digitally in the new trailer.
Dude,
Like,
it does.
Real.
And I saw the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 poster where fucking Nebula looks like a fucking farm worker. Like she's wearing. People are really mad because like they showed the first poster where she's all hot, and then the next one she's wearing like she's dressed like she's an alligator hunter or something. Really bad. Okay, street racing. Oh, you know what? I'm such an idiot. If I forgot
Play
to
the song.
I'm
Yes.
doing it. I apologize, guys. That was on me. I should have known better. Here you. All right. We got to do the good. We got to do the good one. The one that just has the. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
You may have seen this shocking video all over social media. A large crowd blocking the intersection of South Lamar and Barton Springs Road. You can see an APD unit trying to break up the crowd, but there's just too many people. At one point...
What the fuck? Did they fire fireworks at him? That's fucking awesome. I mean, don't do that, but that's hilarious. Gates off above. Fast and Furious goes to the future, to the Star Wars universe, and turns out Vin Diesel is related to the Skywalkers. Fast and the Furious, the Force in your engine. Oh, fuck.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
Wait, so they shot a firework at that? That's pretty funny.
That's fucking. Probably was it a Roman candle? Let me look.
Large crowd blocking the intersection of South Lamar and Barton Springs Road. You can see an APD unit trying to break up the crowd, but it's just too many people. At one point...
No, that was a regular firework. Not even a Roman candle. That was a regular firework.
Fireworks were thrown at police vehicles. Thank you for joining us for KVU News at 10. I'm Darrenisha Heron. Just within the hour, we got new information.
She's very pretty, Jesus.
About multiple street racing incidents that happened across the city last night. Also, police say they responded to 4 different locations where officers encountered reckless driving, bottle throwing, and several of their vehicles were damaged. APD says it took them 20 minutes to respond to the first call because there wasn't a unit available in the area.
There wasn't a unit available that was cool enough and had NOS in it with a spoiler. All we have are these Crown Vics. We're going to go out there and look like assholes.
I can't believe there wasn't a unit available. That's shocking. Yeah. That's shocking.
Do you want to be the unit that shows up and gets fireworks fired at you? Because I don't.
Classic stereotype of there's never a cop when you need one.
Exactly.
Dude, that's happened to me in Center City, Philadelphia, right next to City Hall, where all the cops are. I accidentally, I was trying to parallel park and I hit a car.
Oops.
And we had to call a cop. It took an hour for a cop to show up. And I'm like, they're literally right there. I'm looking at the building where all of them are, and it took an hour for one of them to show up.
They're encouraging you just to drive away. That's the thing. Even when you try to be a good person, it's like, how many hours do you wait before you leave? You know what I mean?
I should have just drove away.
By
the way, I hit a city car, so I thought they'd be more interested.
Wait, it was a city car? I would have. If it was a city car, Tony, I would have fucking left. Fuck them. It's my car. You hit your own car, Tony. You paid for it.
There were too many witnesses.
Fair enough.
KVU's Kelsey Sanchez.
Whoa, Kelsey, can we maybe try a little bit harder than this? Jesus Christ,
fucking
lady.
Wednesday Addams over
Yeah, I
Jesus
know.
Christ.
This is LA?
Kelsey got that strong jaw.
No, but it's the same thing. No, the cops don't want to show up to this thing, and then do you think you want to be the reporter that shows up and gets fireworks shot on your face?
Is live at one of the locations on South Lamar and Barton Springs Road with more on the people arrested and the officer injured. Kelsey?
Hey, Susan. Yeah, I guess it's bad. I don't know. You know, it's like my boyfriend just left me, and it's like this whole thing, and I don't know. It just play the role, B-roll. I don't care.
We have Kelly on the scene. Kelly, what's happening here exactly?
That's what's happening. All right.
Good evening. Yes.
You know, it's always Kelly. What's happening? Never Kelly. How are you?
Yeah, how about that?
It's always Kelly.
There's
What's
fireworks and race cars all around you. Are you okay?
It's
Yeah,
always-
I'm doing fine.
It's always Kelly. What's happening? Not Kelly. How's happening?
Yeah. How's? Oh, you'd be really snarky. What's happening? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Susan. Anyway,
We're learning more about what took place across Austin, and we did find out that 2 people were arrested during these street racing incidents for evading police. We also found out that one officer who was hurt did suffer a non-life-threatening injury. They were treated at the hospital but have since been released. I did talk to one man earlier, and he tells me he saw the whole thing, and he tells me he's never
he
seen.
says next year he's going to set up a fireworks stand there and sell it right
I
out
love
there.
that she said. I love that she said he tells me twice. She should just keep saying.
Yeah.
He tells
By the
me
way-
that he saw the car, and he tells me that the car was going fast. And he tells me.
Great freeze frame, by the way, Royce.
But you know what he never told me? That he liked my new haircut. Back to you, Susan.
What's this girl's name? I want to see.
I don't
I'm
know.
just gonna ask how
Kelly.
she's doing.
Kelly KVUE. Her name is
Kelly
Kelly KVUE is the station.
Anything like
Kelly,
that.
how you doing? Kelly, we want to know how you're doing. Forget the fireworks. How's the fireworks in Kelly's heart? Huh? Are there sparks flying? Find a man or a lady. No judgment. Just want you to be happy. Just want you to be happy, Kelly.
Yes.
Fucking Christ, it is Fast and the Furious. Look at that.
Donuts and
Jesus.
fireworks.
Nope, that's not 4th of July.
I can't believe she's assuming donuts are there because there's cops.
I thought, yeah, that's their fault. They baited the cops for having donuts there. You asked for it. They said the donut truck.
Someone said there's donuts, and the cops were like, "Awesome."
There's a big Wile E. Coyote box with a stick and a string with donuts underneath it and a cherry bomb.
Erupting at the intersection of South Lamar Boulevard and Barton Springs Road in
Oh, God. And then the closer goes, and then the Susan, and that's who goes, back to you, Susan. Well, Kelly, your hair looks like shit, so maybe take care of that. And now to weather. If they're all snarky with each other, it's just Mean Girls.
Austin Saturday night after Austin police say people were street racing.
There's been some crazy things happen, but nothing even close to that.
How high are you, sir?
This reminds me of RoboCop, unemployed person.
I was like, what? And there was like, and I was like, wow. Hey, can you drop me off at Wawa?
The good one, though, not the bad one.
Yeah, the good one, not the one near Tony.
That's how they know the bad Wawa, the one near Tony.
What was wrong with my Wawa? It's a nice new super Wawa, okay?
You know,
I'm not even kidding you.
honestly, your Wawa was pretty cool, the one by you. But
Tony.
also, the best part about
tell
your
him.
gas stations is that I got to pump my own fucking gas.
Yo, it's
So
great, isn't it?
as we're walking into the Wawa,
Oh,
I
yeah.
turn to Royce. I go, "Oh man, I hope I hear like a hardcore Philly accent." Right? We walk into the Wawa. Within 5 minutes, all you hear is this girl turn to her boyfriend and go, "Get the hoagie, we've got to go."
Yeah, get the hoagie. We got to go to the Poconos this weekend. And I looked at Pessy and go, hey,
There you
Philly
go.
accent.
Guys, I got bad news. I'm looking at the KVUE news team. I don't see Kelly.
Oh, no, the fireworks got her.
Oh no! Is she? How recent is this story?
4 hours ago.
Oh, maybe she just wasn't added to the news team yet.
Yeah, she won't take a picture. She's one of those rebels.
Crazy things happen, but nothing even close to that.
Joseph Becker works in the area. He says he saw the whole thing unfold and called the incident nerve-wrecking.
Some of the cars.
I would say nerve-wracking, but okay.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. What is nerve-wracking?
I mean, they're wrecking your nerves, bud.
Wrecking my nerves.
Like fishtailing out of here, you know, so it was a little nerve-wracking.
I love that closers just built this entire newsroom as Mean Girls. Okay. Oh my God, you told me you love my hair. I was drunk and horny, Kelly. I said a lot of things. I love
Even being on the sidewalk up here, I can't believe more people didn't get hurt, like, honestly.
You said I was an inspiration. It's called kissing ass, Kelly.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, what was I going to say? That your pants make you look fucking stupid?
One officer
they
hurt
do.
and several of their patrol cars damaged. A Travis County Sheriff's spokesperson says 2 of their patrol cars were damaged and had to be towed after.
And then one cop left because they kept laughing at him saying, "You call that a race car?" So he left. And I mean, it's not his fault, you know?
A crowd threw objects at them, shattering windows.
It's pretty much common knowledge that APD is, understaffed and underfunded, and those.
And it's also pretty common knowledge that you only drink IPA beers by the looks of you.
I did like for years the cops were like getting all like military grade weapons and stuff and like bragging about it and showing off. And
I agree.
Just like shooting people with no real repercussions. And then like a few years ago we realized, oh, just a crowd yells at them, they'll just run away.
But I do think I will agree that is very funny because it's like Vietnam. It's like you might have the tanks and stuff, but you got defeated by fireworks. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's like, oh, I don't think for every like 4 or 5 crazy cops that just really wants to justify shooting someone, there's probably a bunch that are just like, man, I don't feel like dealing with this shit. I thought I was gonna write tickets.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, God damn it.
We watch a lot of body cam footage, and 90% of the time lately when we watch it, it's usually the cops talking to their cops on the body cam being like, look, just let him go. I don't want to bring him in for something so stupid. And then eventually it escalates. But most of the time they're like, look, food's at the station. Can we just go back? Like, I
feel
don't
like
care.
over the next like 15, 20 years, like the way like drugs are becoming more legal, cops are just gonna get a little bit more lenient because they're like, you know what? It's not worth it for this shit.
It's the paperwork alone. The paperwork
do we have
alone.
to arrest a guy for selling loose cigarettes? Like,
No,
just tell him to stop. Like, we don't need
Honestly,
to, like,
the cops will be for expensive. They are buy me a couple. I mean,
like I know cops that are just like, I hate like writing people up for weed and stuff. I'm always just like, can you just go away from me and do it? Like, I don't want to see I'm in trouble for not writing you up.
well, that's how it is here. Like it's like in Orlando or Tampa or even Miami, anything like that. Like you, as long as you're not being a fucking asshole about it, the cops really do not bother you for weed.
It depends where you are. If you're in a big city, like Philly, cops will let a lot.
Yeah. Big cities for the most part will be like, I don't care. You know, this doesn't matter.
I saw a bunch of women near the art museum driving the wrong way on the roundabouts, and I just saw cops staring at them like not like they're sitting there hoping that these broads figure out the right way to drive because they don't feel like pulling them over. Meanwhile, in my neighborhood, if I'm like 5 miles over the speed limit, a cop pulls me over and gives me a lecture.
Well, yeah, whenever you're in a nicer, smaller neighborhood, they tend to like fuck you up
because they're bored.
Yeah,
they don't have a lot of
I
shit
know.
to do.
Well, hey, look, I have a place that can relocate. Apparently, Austin needs them, so maybe go there. There's plenty of stuff to do in Austin.
Yeah, they're bored. They don't want to move to the towns where
they're getting
you
fireworks.
can arrest a bunch of people.
Types of things. By the way, Royce, Leonamine made you something in the locals.
Locals,
when
okay,
you get a chance.
check it out. You check it out.
You know what, Thoris? You're right. This guy really does seem like the kind of person where he's just like, oh, this IPA, man, this one, it's made with 12 kinds of hops. And then he drinks it and he goes, oh, it's bitter.
It's very
real bitter. It's
but
really bitter.
If you like bitter, it's great.
There's like cigarette ash on the back of your palate. It's lovely.
Wait, did you hear the latest WATP? Apparently, Opie started a beer review show.
No, did he really? How did I miss that?
And he's like drinking an IPA. He's like, I can taste the hops, and they're like, yeah, of course you can.
That's how beer works.
That's his. He started a beer analysis show, and he has no idea how to review.
Brother man. Oh, I love Opie. He's my favorite. I love him so much.
What a broken man.
This will lead him. Fast and the Furious 11, Fast to the Past, Tokyo Rift. I love everything about this poster. This is a real thing. This is so stupid. Thank you, Lean and Mean.
I love that the cars have teeth on them.
Well, yeah, they have to defend themselves against the dinosaurs, Tony.
I did love when Godzilla vs. Kong was coming out. They're like, there's only one thing I can stop Godzilla, family. And it's like the fast food.
Yes, I saw that.
Hey, Dom, careful. She bites.
And then there's going to be a scene where like they're about to like kill some like destroy some like T-Rex eggs, and Dom stops him and goes, "Hey, that's family to somebody," and they walk away. You know.
Well, how many people have they killed who probably have family?
Bro, they've murdered for a street racing crew. They've murdered more people than like the army. It's insane.
When I watched the 8th one, they threw a guy into like a propeller or something, and they were like giggling about it.
Job well done. This is let me pull this up here. All right, here we go. This guy is an Uber driver, okay? This one I found, by the way. None of you fucking sent it to me, so you guys always send me shit. I got this one. This guy's an Uber driver, or a taxi driver in general. He does like all those things, right? He has a minivan, and this is him about to get robbed.
Don't. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Unlock the door. I'm unlocking. What are you doing, man? Unlock it. Don't. Jesus. Give me all your money. I don't have money on me, man. I got all credit cards.
You see that bullet in there?
I don't. Don't shoot me.
Give me your money.
Don't. Okay, hold on. Let me get out. Hold on.
Stay in the car.
Don't shoot. You're gonna shoot me? Why are you gonna shoot me, man?
It's a fair question to ask. The guy goes around to walk around. I don't believe you. Boom! Look at that caravan go! Look at that Dodge Caravan fucking go!
All right, now back up into the fucker.
He didn't tell him to turn off the car.
No, this guy's not a good thief. He's probably not a great thief.
Give me all your money. The guy's like, I only have credit cards. It's like,
let me get out.
He's out of the car.
It's gotta be hard to be a criminal these days. Not a lot of people carry cash.
That's a good point. Now the criminals have Stripe though on their or Square on their phones.
Yeah, but it's like you can steal a credit card, but I mean it'll probably be canceled.
It'll be canceled. No problem, and you get the money back. Yeah, exactly.
PayPal, motherfucker.
Car. Don't shoot. You're gonna shoot me?
Give me
Why
a
are you gonna
Bitcoin
shoot
wallet.
me, man?
That money belongs to family.
That money's how I feed my family. That's how the video is. I just thought I was reading the comments and people are pointing out like, what car is he in that's going that fast? And it's like it's a Dodge Caravan, and then a couple mechanics are like, I've actually worked on Caravans and they shouldn't be as fast as they are. They definitely shouldn't be as fast as they are. You know, it's definitely not.
The guy just didn't tell him to turn off the car. That's like,
yeah, they're nuts, right?
Yeah, dude, drove the fucking doors off that.
I'm telling you, and they lasted, bro. Old Caravans are still on the fucking road. Like, I don't know what they did with those fucking cars, but my father-in-law had one too for a while. Caravan, I think, ran like for 300,000 miles, no problem.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Tukes out, but I'll give you guys something to talk about real quick. I've been obsessed.
Taffy boy.
This is okay. Okay, so you watch Bar Rescue, Tony?
I've seen episodes. I
Okay,
don't watch it.
this is great. So, well, this is the best reason. This is grossest health hazards. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take the dog out. I'll leave it low. The mic's open. Keep talking. Be right back.
Okay.
With his bare hand.
Okay, look at that guy's crotch. What already?
Oh, god damn.
Did he piss his pants?
Oh,
he's just
no.
a sweaty boy.
Oh
No, that's a hand towel. That's a hand towel. Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Something's not clean.
This burger tastes like fat guy.
That just means that their glasses weren't washed out properly.
Oh, this is gonna make frozen Asians so angry.
This is one of the few
Jesus
states where
Christ.
smoking is permitted.
She's
in bars.
smoking in the.
A
Oh
lot
God.
of people that smoke don't like when
The
you smoke
movie
next
we
to them.
watched, Tony, was less
Absolutely. And a lot of
disgusting
people who
than
go
the
to
shit
smoking
we're
bars,
about to
Yes,
you
see.
know, don't
I'm
wanna
gonna
be
be honest.
surrounded
It
by
was a
smoke.
lot less disgusting than this. Although it would be good if the bar rescue guy was dubbed over,
And
going,
especially your
"Shit,
Coke.
son."
It's really
Yo,
disgusting.
this is the deal. This fridge is whack.
Everything is sausage casings again.
Why would they even let them film there? I'd be like, no, bar rescue is not filming here. There's no way we'll ever recover from this.
Yeah, sorry. Not today.
The chicken sandwich. Grilled, please. Yeah.
Grilled?
Yeah.
No,
The
don't order the
manager's sitting
chicken.
down, and the owner's nowhere to be found. When you have an order for a customer, this guy decides that he wants to smoke a cigarette before he starts the order.
He's an ass.
What?
His attitude is so bad, it's
This
unbelievable.
guy wants a fucking sandwich. What an asshole!
Look at the
It's like, why do
seasoning
you-
method. He's
Yeah,
doing
right.
Look at a
this.
restaurant
Hey,
thing.
Breast,
Hey, can I have a
with
sandwich?
something
You
over
wanna
the grill,
eat?
Sprinkle something on it.
Wow.
Fuck out of
This food
here.
is gonna suck.
We're going to be
Fuck out of here with your sandwich. I'll kill you.
Jesus, I'm not that good of a cook. I could probably run a kitchen better than this guy.
You probably could.
out.
So this is a first. He fries the chips, leaves them in the greasy basket, and he's taking them with covered in grease and putting them around.
2 minutes
Oh,
ago.
God.
Drain
Raw chicken
those.
breast on that
It's
pan.
so
He
bad.
picked up those chips with that same hand. There's raw chicken all over those chips.
Oh,
You didn't see the two.
I didn't think of
Chicken
that.
chips.
This is
Oh,
What the?
Oh, I love
it's
chicken chips.
salmonella all over.
I like that the
Okay,
bar rescue
number
guy
one.
goes, Someone's gonna get sick. I'm not gonna stop it. We're gonna
Chicken
talk about
chips.
it though.
Number one, I'm bummed. I'm bummed because as soon as I took the headphones off, I knew something gross happened because I could still hear it residuals. I walked out and heard, oh! I was like, oh, there's something bad. Something bad happened.
No, everything.
Okay,
Royce,
Royce.
this whole video.
Royce, those nachos that he just put on the plate, same hands with raw chicken on them.
All salmonella.
Hey, here's what we're doing. By the way, because I'm getting the copyright, whatever, move over to Rumble. There's the link, guys. Let's head over to Rumble.
Hey, Rumble.
All right, there's the link to Rumble, boys. Let's go. I'm just going to shut off the YouTube stream here.
Look, we can't even say "fuck you, Susan" anymore. She's gone.
Yeah, I know. Well, whoever's the replacement is, fuck her. Head over to Rumble. Let's go. All right, bye, YouTube. 3, 2, 1.